It's your prerogative to support whoever you damn well please. Being a Nirtheart member, however, is an absolute waste of money in general and morally speaking. To be fair, anyone who paywalls a Discord server that is otherwise free is someone that I'll just simply say I don't have a high opinion of, regardless of what they're charging. You're telling me that it's an easy $2 or whatever the amount if you just simply throw some fucking emojis at NPCs, I mean people that support you? Do they not have an app on your phone that can create this shit for free? Anyway, this is not what this video is about. This video is about why you're wasting your money you're entitled to waste on becoming a Nirtheart member. This NPC is the guy who claims he runs a community that has a strong stance against cheating, which is actually an elitist and gatekeeping cult and dictatorship that is woefully confused when it comes to how morals actually work. This is nothing more than a bullshit tagline that acts as a lure for additional NPCs to be hooked by. Sure, the $2 is a one-time purchase to gain access to his paid Discord. Just make sure you follow the rules. This video basically serves as another deep dive into this bottom-feeding community attached to their master. Nirth putting a paywall in front of his Discord boils down to him filtering the trolls out, even though a former member remembers those good old days of the witch hunting and judge, jury, and prosecutor authoritarian platform he was a part of. And it's good to know that Nirth is the type of guy when he's fed up with you, when he can't control you like his master tries to, he will run away from that very same server he's charging people to be a part of. That server was filled with people who memed on his master, and whenever someone dared to meme on his master in either of his servers, it was an instant ban. But wait, I thought this server was all about a strong stance against cheating. So if you poke the NPC by poking at his master, that will get you in trouble as well. This is what your $2 is getting you, ladies and gents. But what about the strong stance against cheating? Bold claim. After all, it's not surprising that he's following in his master's footsteps, but he's doing it verbatim, and there are a lot of inconsistencies that get in the way of his so-called strong stance against cheating. Why do these fake-ass moralists praise Kurt, the creator of PK Hex, a cheat program, for his fake-ass whistleblowing? Remember, Kurt here is ultimately only concerned about preserving the non-existent integrity of his cheat program. He believes that you can slap morality on cheating as long as you do it correctly. Oh, excuse me, the more accurate term would be responsibly. Do it in single-player campaigns and against AI, not humans, and in tournaments, whether money is involved or not. Even though cheating is naturally done at the expense of others, and it has always been immoral. A bunch of fake-ass moralists gatekeeping when cheating is okay with the rules for the bullshit does not change that black reality that they can't cope with. They have this weird ass the frenemy of my enemy is my friend shit going on with Kurt, because just like his master, he points to good old Kurt here, who is no more morally sound than they pretend to be. But yet this is the same guy that claims he has a strong stance against cheating. You do not sleep with the enemy, oh excuse me, your frenemy, who creates the cheat program and therefore contributes to the very thing you call yourself having a strong stance against. He is supposed to be your antithesis, not your frenemy, which makes this nothing more than desperation, because it certainly isn't morally sound. Either you're against cheating and you therefore condemn all forms of cheating regardless of the circumstances. That includes the very person you're sucking off that creates the cheat program, or in reality you're just another bad actor, fake ass moralist, and clout chaser. What you don't see is any context and a whole lot of shit misconstrued as well. I guess this is virgin territory for him. After all, how much effort does it take to not only type up a giant echo chamber for a video description as you lazily sprinkle links all over the place? The official Pokemon video game rules, formats, and penalty guidelines. Oh, look at that. Rule 4.3, illegally manipulated Pokemon. It's obvious that he means to point you all here. The user use of external devices to modify or create items of Pokemon in a player's battle team is expressly forbidden. That's it, because just like his master, he leaves out yet another integral piece of information. Let's check that out. Here are the terms of service that governs everything relative to Pokemon. Look at this one, ladies and gents. It's amazing when NPC and master mimic their own cancerous and disingenuous ways to perfection. What they won't tell you is that it's also against the rules to exploit known or latent malfunctions, bugs, or other defects in the service or system used to operate the service. What does this mean? Well, going back to the scam and moral scam that Nirtheart is, you will witness how much that strong stance against cheating has effortlessly crumbled. Now keep in mind, this is the same server that is backed by a $2 paywall, but it is governed by a coward who will jump ship the moment it becomes too overwhelming, like the time everyone memed on his master. So they say you can't use any unofficial software. They say it's against the rules to cheat, hack, and glitch. One thing for sure is that he's no authoritarian force when it comes to spelling, and apparently 5 and 6 perfect IV Ditto do not exist in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They have documentation that can prove this. Oh, but look at this. Glitches performed in the virtual console games Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal are exempt from this rule. Wait, you just told me that I can't cheat, hack, and use glitches. You just said that this is a community that has a strong stance against cheating. It smells like the same bullshit that Kurt peddles when it comes to their confusion with cheating and morals. Because ladies and gents, that's the same gatekeeping that Kurt does when it comes to him whistleblowing users of his program that fail to use it properly, or more specifically, cheat responsibly. And it's no surprise that this is the same NPC that is sleeping with the enemy, frenemy, which like Kurt is also gatekeeping when cheating is okay, despite their bullshit strong stance against cheating. But yet they pretend they have documentation that 5 and 6 perfect IV Ditto do not exist in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's like how he pretends that his elitist dictatorship has any kind of integrity, which by the way means that some of you will be pre-banned from becoming members. To quote unquote preserve this integrity he pretends this authoritarian trash actually has. So you pay your $2 to support a coward that will run away if he's overwhelmed by the very same server he created, as he gatekeeps and witch hunts members of that very same server. Congratulations, Nirth. You are the epitome of integrity. Just like your buddy Kurt. They will pull some rules for the bullshit, like telling you some, not all of the rules, because they make them up as they go. This is how gatekeeping and being a conniving piece of shit works. Hypocrites and fake ass moralists can't be any kind of consistent. If they can pull a $2 scam, they can own your naive little soul as well. You shouldn't need rules to explain how cheating and morals work if you actually had morals and a strong stance against cheating. Someone corrects him saying that the Raichu he brought up has a lot of misinformation around it. It's two different Raichu. The one with the Dream Ball was used in an unofficial Nugget Bridge tournament, and the Cherish Ball one was used at his 2016 World's Championship. His only response is that the Raichu can exist and he used it. That's right, NPC, you don't know anything to say unless your master punches in the parrot code. Oh, but wait, what's this? There's a Mr. Hammer here, and the only thing he has to comment on is the small error in the graphic at this particular timestamp, and the NPC gives him a heart. Wait, that's the same NPC. Mr. Hammer is Nirth. He comments on his own videos to make corrections to misinformation he was called out on because he doesn't know what else to say otherwise. As I said before at the very beginning of the video, it's your prerogative to support whoever the hell you damn well please. But I would question myself if someone was called out on misinformation just to sign into one of his fucking burner accounts and reply to himself as an attempt to correct that misinformation. He had to give himself a heart, and I can imagine one of these upvotes being one of his as well. It's all about the drama mongering, gaslighting, virtue signaling, gatekeeping, and false ideologies with these delicate lowlifes. Support at your peril.